Oh, all right,
You didn't come
guys. So,
prepared.
we're in a
No
town,
notes. Let's go.
east, east ho, uh,
Uh,
East Thaven. There it is.
Calvin.
Yep,
East,
nailed
Easthaven.
it.
east, stop, east, stopping.
East Berlin.
So far, so good.
Yep.
Got it.
Nailed it. Session over. All right. So let's see. A lot happened last time.
We had some
You
developments.
guys left the castle town with the cult, and then you went. That's where you basically confirmed with Hethel that the world might end unless you put a stop to it. So you're supposed to get the word out. You're headed to East Haven. That was your job. Other people were going to go to Bremen, or what is it? Bremen? Yeah, the other big town, Bremen. No, not Bremen.
Brinchander.
Yes, that's the one. To the big town, Bryn Shander. And on your way to East Haven, you crested a ridge and saw the aurora in the snow, but it was the battle with Sefik Caltro, who was the bad guy you've been looking for this whole time. He's been murdering people with the caravan,
The
and
murderer.
As you do.
as one does. And he was fighting
Hmm.
Valin and
That's right.
her crew of zombie
Merry men.
wolves. Yep. And you helped them, and you defeated Sekfek. And along the way, you found out that um, Sefik was actually Vernus. Was possessed by Vernus, and the body was
Jeff.
Jeff
Yeah.
from his ship that got downed, and so that that guy died and got thrown overboard and then got possessed by Vernus, and she's been using his body ever since. And
And may Jeff rest in peace. I did the ceremony.
R.I.P. Yep,
Okay.
R.I.P.
he was officially put to rest.
I did the
That's
And
ceremony.
wonderful.
you also found out that uh, um, let's see.
You did this ceremony, but did
Found
you
out
mess it up and actually accidentally marry him instead?
Married him to the
He
ground.
got married to a corpse. Um, you're, we found out that Dross was solstice born and got his cold resistance from Oriel and had it stripped away, but it was re-gifted by
My boy
he's given
Garrick's.
inner warmth by Garrix instead. Um, let's see. And then around the campfire, you talked with Valen a bit and kind of learned a little bit about why she's there and why the Arcane Brotherhood's there. You learned about Ethrin and the Netherese people, the super powerful mages from a long time ago that had magic that rivaled the gods, and their flying cities. And Ethrin was one of their cities that was rumored to have crashed. And then the Arcane Brotherhood sent out two wizards beforehand to try and confirm, to figure out what was going on with this never-ending winter, and they reported back that they think that one of those Netherese cities, the city of Ethrin, might have crashed and landed, and it might be in the glacier, and it might be tied to the everlasting winter somehow. And so, but then they lost contact with the Arcane Brotherhood. So then they, instead of sending two, they sent four, and they're all kind of independently going about their own thing, trying to make their own name for themselves, and not really working together, but kind of. And Valin is trying to find proof of what happened. He found that Dazan, which is a red wizard who got burned in East Haven when you eventually got there, found a tower that had broken off of Ethrin, and he was trying to go explore it. He found out that he went to recruit some adventurers to help him get to the tower and explore it, and he came back, but the adventurers didn't, so the people assumed that he killed them and they burned him at the stake for it. Um, you heard about the Codicil of the White, which is the book, a magic book. You heard about it before from the those
The
the
Reagan.
Regman nomads. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's
Bring
apparently a tool to open a glacier, open the glacier, and then you headed to East Haven after that. You saw Dazan get burned at the stake. You encountered that Shardlin statue in the town hall. You learned about the White Lady.
Hmm.
Dras saw the White Lady.
Things
Um,
happened.
mhm. And then you decided
Hmm.
to stay overnight at the inn, and you got invited to a séance at the White Lady Inn. And then
Yeah, who was that? Who was that with the?
it was a little halfling named Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
So you
Ronaldo.
guys went to the inn, the White Lady Inn. You made your way over there, and you were checking in for the night and talking to the owner of the inn. And while he was checking you in, you overheard Ronaldo, the halfling bard, trying to drum up some interest in his seance, and he came over and jumped up on the desk in front of you guys as you were getting checked in and invited you because he thought that you looked interested. So I think that's pretty much where we'll pick up, as I think you guys were in the middle of getting a room for the night and got invited to the seance. And I know for sure that Dross is joining.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
anybody
looking
else
forward
want
to
to join the seance? Is anybody else just going to go to bed? It's
Gonna
getting
be
late.
I'll go.
They plan on doing a science with non-dragon magic? Okay.
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 My
Yeah, not a fraud
Oh.
for sure. Not a fraud for sure.
yeah. I don't seem like the type to join a seance, but I'll keep like peeking around the corner
Yeah, maybe you
and
can
being
sit on the
like,
stairs like a kid at
it's
Christmas.
one of those like I
Yeah, I'm
feel like I
curious.
should be too cool for it, but it's secretly I like want to do it.
Mhm.
So I just gotta like sit on the sidelines.
Are we in a pub-ish area? And then
Yes,
is the stance?
you're in an inn,
Okay.
and it's got like a common room and like a bar and it's a place for people to get
Okay.
food and stuff too. Mhm.
Okay. So someone's drinking for sure, and then just like trying to keep one eye on the stance wherever that is, unless it's completely out of sight. In which case, he doesn't care. He's gonna just continue drinking.
Just get fucked up.
Get it.
Okay. So Broly and Dross are gonna go and actually attend, and Ando and Silnan are kind of sitting nearby. Silnan's kind of at the bar, and yeah. So Ronaldo is very happy to have some more customers, and he kind of does a little backflip off the bar, and he strums his
Oh, this
guitar.
fucking guy just showing
Yeah,
up.
like that's
Jesus
why I didn't want to come because
Christ!
he's like fucking too much for me, man.
Wow. Oh my
Yep, yeah,
God.
too
So,
much for you guys, that's for sure.
yeah,
Okay.
like
So
listen,
he,
brother.
What do I need to roll my eyes?
you roll one, they get stuck. I'm warning you.
But then you'll be like a chameleon. You'll be able to see two directions at once.
Yeah, true. You know, it's only to my benefit. Okay.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
Do
go
you think
ahead.
you could train your brain to do that if your eyes went
I don't know. Can
opposite
you
cross-eyed
walk?
and then you eventually just like your brain just adjusted, you know?
I'm pretty sure the actor
Just
that did like
adjusted.
was for Pennywise was like
He can
could do that on command.
Ugh,
Yeah.
We have a
gross.
guest.
This
Oh, hello.
motherfucker.
What that means?
Hello.
Not hearing
Manny?
him. Yeah, muted.
He unmuted and then
Good job. Good
Oh,
job
there
using
he
your
is.
mic,
There he
bro.
is. Okay. Found him.
he's like, just pretend I'm not here.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, it's hard not to, but okay.
We can't help it.
Yeah, man.
Are you guys playing dice?
Mm-hmm. Satan's
Holding-
game.
Holding my
Okay.
dice in my hand right now
Do you
as we speak.
do you have a sleeping baby in your hands? You're just like, I'm trapped here, so
No, I just don't want to bother
Oh.
you guys. You're in the middle of
Oh.
a sesh.
no, this is awesome.
All right. So you guys go upstairs and stow your stuff in your room, and all four come back down, but Ross and Broly are ushered with some other common folk into a back room, and they leave the door open so anybody can see. But they kind of sit down in a circle, and Ronaldo goes around and lights some incense, and slowly, as he does, the smoke from the burning incense clouds the room and kind of overwhelms the senses. He's got some multicolored lamps and silks and
Stings
stuff
the
that are
nostrils.
hung from the rafters, and the light from a few candles illuminates a circle of guests there, and everyone kind of sits down cross-legged, and people start looking a little uncomfortable. But Ronaldo pushes back the sleeves of his robes as the incense slowly takes over, and he raises his hands and he closes his eyes and he says, "Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our darkest hour. Tell us what you've seen." And after a moment of silence, a thick frost starts to form on the inside of the room's windows. It turns them
Wait,
opaque.
This is a bard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick magic for a bard. I don't know.
Who says it's magic?
If I trust this guy. But wait,
All
it's
right,
really-
keep going.
Keep going.
The candles go out one by one. And Ronaldo says, I sense that the White Lady's spirit is close. I urge you to reach out to her. What do you guys want to do?
He's just saying that
Wait.
generally to the room.
Yep. He's kind of closing his eyes, and he says, you can help me reach out to her, or you can reach out yourselves, whichever you prefer.
The white. We're supposed to reach out to the white lady.
Yep, he says he senses that her spirit is close.
Wait, who's the white lady? Like, who do these people think the white lady is?
So I think I said this last time, but let me open this back up. So he was, when you guys came in, he was kind of telling the tale and trying to drum up interest in his seance, and he told the story about the white lady. The white lady's husband was a miser who kept his treasures in a heavy locked chest that never left his side. And he kind of muses and says, perhaps it was this heavy chest that capsized the boat and sent the man to his sunken grave, or perhaps it was the fright of seeing his dead wife that caused him to capsize the boat and drown. But either way, we know that the man's treasure lies at the bottom of the lake, waiting for some intrepid explorer to find it. And the White Lady lives on to tell the tale and lament her miserly husband.
I'm not one to reach out to the ghost that I don't know yet. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
leaning
not.
more towards like the zone of truth kind of route.
Yeah, I'm in observation
I
mode.
want to, you know, I as a religious man,
dragon?
I'm
You're a
in
dragon,
competition with other religions, so so I think I might zone of truth as kind of like a purity test, so to speak.
Okay.
I am a
So you
paladin
use the-
after all.
You cast a 15-foot sphere around you guys that. So he can't tell a lie while you're in there, but he isn't.
Right, nobody knows.
That's right. He can't tell a lie, but he is
Don't-
aware that he
don't
can't
lie
tell
to
a
me,
lie.
bye.
So,
People
so
just
he
can't
could-
say lies.
So you guys could help him reach out to her, or you could, it doesn't sound like either of you wants to like reach out on your own and call out to her.
Aren't there other
See-
like? I thought there were other patrons and stuff in the
Yep, there are.
seance as well.
They're all
so-
kind of looking around
so
at
I don't
each other.
feel. I feel like somebody else will step up.
Okay. So a younger lady who looks kind of a little down on her luck reaches out, and she says, she reaches out her hand and kind of puts her hand up in the air and says, "White lady, I need your help. I need your guidance." And then you hear kind of a faint rustling, and a wave of cold kind of washes around the room.
For true, it must be true. It's
And
in
then
the zone of
Ronaldo,
true.
Ronaldo says, "You've drawn her attention. Ask her a question." And she says, "Will I find my true love? Is he in this village?" And then you hear some silence, and you hear kind of a squeaky noise, and you see in the window, in the frost of the window, you see the word "yes" written out. And she both looks completely shocked and like scared, but also kind of hopeful at the same time. And
So you can just ask this bitch whatever question you want.
Mhm.
She's Magic 8 Ball style.
Do it.
Dee-dee.
No, I'm still watching.
Does this?
How does
is
this widow of a drowned sailor know stuff?
Maybe she doesn't know everything.
Sus.
Yeah,
Is
as
the
far as you know,
implication
she's
that She's possessed her right now?
No, it doesn't look like she's
Okay.
been possessed, but there's some kind of spirit around that's able to interact and supposedly write in the frost on the window. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that she knows everything.
We should find out how she died. How did you die?
If you were to describe it vividly, in detail, how?
She's it takes a little while for her to write it out, but she writes out don't remember in the frost.
A bonk to the head.
Bonk.
That'll do it. No further questions.
What's the treasure at the bottom of the lake?
Um, you see her start to write, and
She tried to
just
write a
writes,
lie, I bet.
She just writes chest.
Her chest?
Yeah, her chest.
Nice.
Chest is the treasure at the bottom of the lake.
Simon's with me.
Sorry, I just that was nice.
Well, she's being truthful. This much we know.
We should ask where it is. Yeah, where that
How
chest
can we
at?
find it?
She just writes lake.
Oh, you bitch. Will you show us?
She just writes no.
And from the
I don't
stairs, I
ask, I
just
just
yell.
say, show us.
From the stairs, I just yell, "Oh, come on! Shit is boring. Give me something, lady." Boo.
I asked her, what's it like?
Hey.
What's it like to die?
As you're like twirling your hair.
You kind of sense some disturbances in the cold, and you kind of get the impression that she's a little annoyed or a little angry, but she just writes cold.
She's just being ignorant to my cultural differences.
Is the rest of the room getting annoyed that we're like hogging this white lady?
No, they're all kind of in shock, and like these are people who are like these are the kind of people you'd expect to like buy into crystals and like
Yeah,
tarot
sure.
cards and stuff like that. So they're eating this up. They're like not like a cult following of his, but they're like super excited to be here. Like they're into this, and the fact that it's like actually happening, they're like both trying like excited but trying to play it cool, but also like, of course this is real. Like no doubt about it.
Oh, so these are people that were like they're like Swifties,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
super pumped about everything, and now this is the time that they're finally like, oh wait, fuck, this shit is happening.
Mhm.
Interesting. So, I mean, it obviously didn't seem to phase us all that much when the room got a little cold. I definitely kind of look around to see if this dude is just like fucking with us, or I mean, is there any sense that this is just this dude just a fucking grifter that does this shit once a week?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean
He's
you
in
can
the zone
try
of
and like
truth.
you can try and why don't you use like an investigation check to see if you can see any like methods, like anybody casting like a fog
Yeah,
or
yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean, where's my
Investigation.
investigation? While I'm interested, I'm skeptical. So,
Andor's got his binoculars out and he's looking from afar.
Binoculars from like 3 feet away.
Yeah. So Billy, you're
Why
doing
is
it.
my?
You're close by.
Oh, there you go.
You're in the thick of it.
What'd you say? Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
A very good investigation. Oh, yeah, I do. All right.
So you got your Ando's far away, so he can't. A little bit less reliable from so far away. But you can't really see anything. Like you don't get the impression that nothing that you see is like anybody. Like it's hard to tell because like here I'll show you a picture.
Because I'm like,
Looks like
okay,
the
and
general.
if I'm like over by the stairs, I'm not in a position to get.
Yeah, but you don't see like somebody who is like close by, but not too close by. That like because you're on the lookout for like a wizard or
Yeah.
someone casting a spell nearby, but you don't see like you're trying to look around at people in in like the back room or nearby who might be casting a spell or like using mage hand or something like that to try and write in the frost.
And I don't see anything.
No.
Ah, invisible dwarves. It says on the window. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's a clue though. Like, did that white lady?
You guys know about the invisible dwarves already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Dwargar.
Can't they get big too?
Yeah.
Yep. They have
Yeah,
on you.
it sounds dope.
We
I
saw
want to
that
be a
happen to
dwarf
us. Didn't he do that?
It did. Yeah, that's cool. Um,
I'm not sure, like, what would the white lady know other than, like, bro, you're a ghost. How's that like?
well, we got to find the connection. You know, we got to
Mhm.
figure out why should we?
Why?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna change one of my answers. So you asked her what the treasure is,
Yeah.
and she says cauldron.
Cauldron?
Uh-huh. Magic cauldron.
Ooh.
Is there one here in this building right now, or is there?
Is there one
She
what?
says no. She
The
says
cauldron?
near lake.
Okay. Yeah, because I now that I have investigated a little bit and I can't find anything, I'm like gonna inch a little closer, start joining up this thing a little bit because now I'm like,
That'd be
wait,
cool.
fuck.
You
Yeah,
no one needs to join after the fact.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't want to. It's like, oh fuck yeah! Like I heard people clapping and just started clapping too. You know. So
Is it known where this shipwreck is or where this chest is supposed to be?
No, it's all kind of local legend.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause the lake is big, so it could be
Yeah.
like literally anywhere.
and we don't have any way to access it at this point because it's all frozen over, right?
Right. Yeah, it's all ice. So, in theory, if a boat crashed at some point, the stuff would be at the bottom, and nobody really would know.
Nobody would know.
What's the cauldron for? I say to the ghost.
Um, she says,
Something truthful, which is.
which is,
I guess is she subject to the zone of truth as well?
I don't know if she is, but it says a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. I don't know if that counts as
This.
writing on Windows, but
Oh,
got
yeah.
him on a technicality.
Well, I mean, I guess is she technically a creature though? Like, what does
I
creature
would
mean?
consider, like considering the fact that like ghosts and poltergeists and stuff are real in D&D, then I would say that yeah, she's a creature.
Remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
So she says the cauldron is for um, for uh, for food, and then or I guess she'd say for food.
For food.
Why is that a treasure?
Roll a Arcana check for me. Anybody who wants to, or I guess anybody with an earshot.
Cauldron.
Damn it. Motherfucker.
Ross, you would have heard in your
What are the
village.
chances of that? I rolled a fucking 1 and a crit.
It's at least not a nat one. It's a 2. You just had a
Well,
minus.
yeah, technically it's a 2, yeah.
So Dross would have known. He would have heard in his village of magic cauldrons that are capable of um, of cooking large quantity of foods. Like it's called a cauldron of plenty.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
So that
so
pops in the back of your mind that might be what this is.
Okay.
That's the only magic cauldron you can think of.
so I'm like looking around at some of the people that are with us to see if anybody is like if their ears perked up, like if they know of one round, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
you can
yeah.
see kind of an older lady who's been sitting there. It's like basically says our village used to have a magic cauldron like that. We had a cauldron of plenty that that was lost to us. And she kind of shakes her head and says, "Man, what a wondrous treasure that would be in these trying times in the middle of a never-ending winter."
Really?
Interesting.
Very.
And well, so I asked her if it was it stolen or what?
She says, "Legend has it that it was stolen by an evil hag."
Ooh.
She's an old lady. I bet she's the fucking evil hag.
Turns out it was just her friend Beatrice, but she's a real bitch.
Beatrice.
They're just telling on each other.
Beatrice. Yeah, she's like that fucking bitch next door.
Just
She's a
turning each other
hag.
in. She's probably that hag from that legend.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know that legend about that bitch that stole the
Yeah.
cauldron
She stole this one thing from me,
and
so
my
I bet she
boyfriend, you
is.
fucking bitch.
So you see, kind of unprompted, uh, the writing on the frost says, "Yes," and then she says "cave" again.
Cave. Okay.
Which cave?
Um,
There's no caves in town here, I don't see on the map.
We went to a cave a long time ago when we met the kobold guys.
she says,
Then was that around here though?
mm-mm. She says by a lake.
Okay, so it's a cave by
Do I think that she's talking about that cave that I just mentioned?
No, she meant she's talking about the cave where she's trying to help you find where the magic cauldron
or the
is.
cauldron is, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming there's probably more than one cave in this place. I'm just, but not in town, right? So we have to go investigate a cave
Mhm.
and find this culture. Okay, so but what does she
I-
have to do with this white lady?
I thought the cauldron is in a chest at the bottom of a lake, and the lake is in a cave.
Oh, sorry, I changed the answer because I wanted to give a better answer that I am more happy with. So, when you asked what the treasure is, instead of saying chest, she said called magic cauldron.
So ignore her chest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been staring at it this
Okay.
entire
I was gonna
time,
say
but
it's really hard not to, but yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Even though I can't see her, I know.
you know.
So the cauldron is in a cave, not
roll
at
an
the bottom of the lake.
With a box of scraps.
Roll something.
roll an insight check for me.
What is
I'm not
fantastic?
wise. I'm
I
not
got
a
lots
wise
of
OG
that.
Iron Man.
I think that makes sense.
Yep, that's right. So Dross is convinced that we need to carve a hole in the ice and dive down and continue the
This is
seance from there.
yes.
The only way.
But Ando is kind of sussing out that the story around the lady is kind of like local legend that's kind of grown to fit. Like it's kind of a kernel of truth and like a layer of weirdness around it. But she's trying to tell you that basically, yes, there was a treasure, but the treasure isn't like a gold or treasure or riches or anything like that. That it's a magic cauldron, and it was lost a long time ago. And then the people of the town kind of built a legend up around it, connected to.
Another fucking side quest.
Was the town
yeah.
East Haven, or was that person from somewhere else?
Yeah, he was East Haven. Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's hunt him down and make this town not so sad.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking
They're so
whiny bitches
sad.
around here. The lady's just like, yeah, if only if we could eat ever. And it's like, bitch, I just watched you eat a turkey leg back there. Chill the fuck out. She's like, no, that was Beatrice.
Yeah.
It's her twin sister.
Who sucks, by the way?
Yeah.
Just the word.
Probably the
fucking
hag
word.
of the legend.
Yeah. I'm just a regular hag. That's a bitch hag. All right. So, is the cave close to town? Is she still listening?
Yeah, we
Is the
don't-
white lady still listening?
Gotta find out how to find this cave.
You got like a
Tell us,
divining
white
rod or
lady.
some shit.
Yeah, you get the impression that she's kind of frustrated. She can't really communicate the way she wants to. But
Give her the psychic crystal. Give her the psi crystal. Oh, it could be cool. Let her talk.
Oh yeah, the
crystal.
fucking psi crystal.
See
I
if she
forgot
can
about
talk
that.
directly to us with the psi crystal.
Does Simon have to like link that to
I don't remember
somebody?
how
How
it
does
works.
it? I don't remember how it works either.
It grants Simon telepathy that he's been using to pretend that he's
Yeah, but if he just puts it on the table and we invite the ghost to use it, then the ghost has telepathy and the ghost can talk to
It's
us.
gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a big sell to get me
too
to
bad Simon's not in
get
on
rid of this, get rid of this
group here.
telepathic speak. So
Might have to convince Simon to join the group if he's going to use this crystal. Right now, he's sitting.
Oh,
over
that's right. He's not with us. Yeah.
Draws can't convince him to use it because I don't know that he has it. I think have you been using it to control Draws?
Yeah, you're unaware.
Control is a strong word. Like,
No, completely manipulate.
you know,
No, they're just suggestions.
Deceive entirely.
it's closer. It's suggestions. It's subterfuge. Suggestions.
No.
But yeah,
Subterfuge. Yeah, it's just a really cool way of saying, like, nah, just ask him, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I'm yeah. I just do a really good impression of Garrett. That's all.
Bro, you sound just like him. All right.
But if
So
you need,
how do we
if you need, I'm sure he'd probably be amenable. I don't know.
how do we figure out like which? Because as far as my recollection is that the lake's a pretty big lake.
Yeah. So telepathy is a magical ability that allows a monster to communicate mentally with another creature within a specified range. Contract creature doesn't need to share a language with the monster to communicate this way with it, but it must be able to understand at least one language.
I did look up creature, by the way, and it's basically anything controlled by a player or DM, so she counts.
Creature without telepathy can receive and respond to telepathic messages, but can't initiate or terminate a telepathic conversation. Telepathic monster doesn't need to see a contacted creature and can end the telepathic contact at any time. Huh. Oh, interesting. Someone is asking about telepathy is not the ability to detect thoughts. It requires each party to intend to send thoughts. So I guess in theory, yeah, Simon telepathy might be able to work on her, if he was so inclined. Right now, he's enjoying a nice frosty ale. Well, depending on what you guys are thinking, Ronaldo says, "I sense that her time is growing short. Do you have any last questions for her?"
Why are you so white?
What?
Saying like you white.
Like you really white.
Yeah, there has to be some way we can like ask her to at least give us like a hint of some kind, because otherwise we're just like searching around for a cave.
We need something.
What do you want to ask her?
I think
And by the way, Ando has fully entered the room and is now sitting next
Oh
to
yeah, I like
Like
spun a
you're
chair
there.
around and I'm sitting on it backwards like one of the cool kids, you know? Yeah.
So you're trying to contact the white
Is
lady.
What?
I what did you just say?
Oh, I said I was trying to do the Captain America. So you're trying to contact the white
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
lady.
Mhm.
Oh, he's doing a bit. I'll just go on mute.
I thought you wanted to say something to the white lady, and I couldn't hear what you
yeah,
said.
we're like
Am I in the room? I don't think I'm even like around.
no, you were like
You're
at the
so
bar and we're like on
Yeah,
the I think we were like in the corner of the bar far enough
yeah,
away that you like know that we're doing it, but you probably can't hear every word.
yeah. Ronaldo did a flip, and I was like, I'm not doing this. Yeah,
Yeah, you're like
good luck.
this
you want
motherfucker
guys
does not know how to do
hard
flips. I'm the only guy that can do flips in here, god
Yeah,
damn it.
I'm the flip guy.
for two of us.
Yeah. This town ain't big enough for two flips. Um I feel like this is one of those like monkey paw type questions where you have to like be specific but not too specific. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You got
Because
one more.
I wanted to like point us in the direction of this cave, but I also don't want
Uh,
the entire room to know where we're going, you know?
Draw a very detailed map on the small pane of glass in
Yeah.
frost.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
asking too
Just
much?
could
You're
you
dead. Take your time.
Wait,
could you
why do
just
we care if the room
map?
sees
Well, I
the
didn't know
room?
if they were gonna like go try and chase it down
We'll kill
too.
him. We'll kill him.
That's a
Yeah,
good point. You got a
We
flaming spider
tend
that
to
can
do
literally
that.
teleport them all into the middle of the lake,
At least
and
threaten them.
then
Tell them to ignore it.
yeah.
Forget what they just saw.
Well, I think what we should maybe how about this? So I've had a couple of beers, so I finally get the gumption and I just stand up and say, "We are a group of worthy adventurers, and we would love to save this town from imminent demise because clearly the people here have no fucking clue what they're doing. So, can you tell me which direction the cave is so that we may save this town and reap the spoils and fuck the bitches?"
Please.
So Ando gives up trying to play it cool, and he's part of the group, and he gives up this impassioned speech and tries to, prove that they are noble of heart and that they deserve to have this information so that for the better of the community. And she just writes east.
I thought she was gonna write no.
All right. Diber will
I
get us
know.
there. We can just start going and he'll put us
Magic of
on
the
some
DM.
rails.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's just a trail of dead fish that fell out of it when they were stole it.
I think you guys mean Garrick's, but all the same. Let's
Yeah.
head east.
Yeah, and then so I stand up and try to give
The
another
next
impassioned
morning, I
speech.
mean,
So
right?
in my
I think
head,
we're at, it's nighttime at the moment.
it's like this beautiful, grand, like, oh, it's amazing. But then it like picture a cut to all the people sitting in the bar, and I'm just like, you guys know we're gonna find the cauldron bitches. They're just drunk as hell.
Woo!
Yeah, like the next day I was like, man, that was good. And then everyone's like, you all right, dude? Yeah. East it is. So we're at the inn. So we need to like retire to our rooms and then
Yeah, I would say
go find this fucking thing. And then when we find it, we're just like, nah, we're just gonna keep it, bro. We can eat all we want.
Bro.
Fuck that town.
I perform my nightly rituals and dodge any potential moonlight and
Uh-huh.
It's
get my
pretty dour in this
spells
town, so
back.
there's probably a lot of spider webs for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so many spider webs. Let's see. All right. So you guys retire to your rooms, and in the middle of the night, Ando
Nope.
has a dream.
No.
Oh no.
Ooh.
A white dream, a wet dream.
So Ando, you dream that you're back on the ship. You would recognize it as the ship that you rode here on, and you weathered the storm in.
I always remember my first ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Everyone remembers the first.
everything seems to be going normally. It's just another day on the ship, but then all of a sudden, like you're surrounded by all the normal crew people, and everything seems to be going well. But then you start to get hungry, and so you start to go, do your normal thing. You start to go get some food. You head down to the mess, and you sit down, and you get like a plate of whatever food you're going to get, some oranges to stave off scurvy and that kind of thing. And you sit down and you look down at your plate, and your plate is empty. Um, you think, huh, that's weird. And so you look around at the people next to you, and you look at their plates, and they're just normal, doing their thing. And then you stand up and you go get food. You try and fill it up again, and everything looks normal. And then you sit down at the table again, and your plate is empty again. And you're starting to get really hungry at this point, so you're getting really frustrated. And um, you uh, and you basically say enough is enough, and you reach over to your neighbor and you take your spoon and you try and dip it in his meal, and but you get some, but then you try and lift it to your face and it disappears off your spoon, and all the while your hunger is just getting worse and worse, and you're starting to get desperate, and slowly but surely the people around you start to disappear, and then right before you feel like you're so hungry you could eat, leather, clothes, anything around you, you wake up.
This
Dang,
dream
bro.
sucked. Fuck.
Dang.
I'm actually hungry now.
Mm-hmm.
You just made me hungry.
Story made me hungry. I think you might have a tapeworm, bro. I think that's your subconscious trying to tell you something.
My body is like, nah, bro.
There's something foul in that beer.
Yeah. Okay, so I wake up and I just go, the fuck? But that just gives me more drive to help the people of this town. Because I realize that they're all me.
They're all
Is it
hungry,
metaphor?
you mean?
They're all hungry. That's what I meant to say. They're not all me in terms of like a town full of Andors.
Town full of Andos.
Yeah.
It's deep, bro.
And then I look over at Draz, and he's just like sitting there with a ball of spider webs asleep in his hand. And they're just like on his
I
chest.
sleep on all fours. I lay perpendicular to the bed and have my feet and hands hanging off so I can put them on the ground.
Smart.
I love it. That's great. Make for a quick exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Mm. I feel like I treat that as a sign from the White Lady, and I'm slowly, I don't know. It's shaking
What?
my faith in my Thunder Lords.
The Lord of Thunder.
Invoke your lord.
Yeah. So do I go back? Should I go back to sleep, or
Are you
Yep.
hungry?
I mean, I am. Yeah,
Go up and try and get some food in case it
I
really
am.
spooks you, and you want to make sure
It
that you
did
can
spook me a little bit. I want to go I go get an orange to comfort me, because it reminds me of the ships.
Does it disappear on him?
Ooh,
He can eat it.
Oh, thank God.
It's just a dream.
damn.
Delicious.
I take one bite and throw it in the garbage. I was like, I guess I wasn't that hungry at all.
just wanted to make sure I could eat if I wanted to.
Making sure this didn't disappear on me.
It's like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you guys wake up well rested. Ando's a little shaken, but I don't know if he wants to keep that dream to himself or he wants to tell everybody. But for right now, it's all to himself. And you guys go down, get yourself ready, close out your room, close out your tab, and get ready to head out.
Eastward ho.
Eastward ho.
That looks like there might be a path out of town.
Yep. So you guys head off on that path, kind of northeast. You can either
Up
head
here or down here?
yeah, whichever one you guys think, because it's a cave kind of off the lake. So, but you can take your way either way.
Yeah, then we should follow the water's edge.
Yeah. And as you guys are going past the town hall,
Mhm.
so you guys remember town hall was where you talked to the speaker, and that's where Imdra, the captain of the guard, took you guys afterwards. And she's kind of milling about, and she sees you, and she greets you and kind of calls you over and says, "Greetings, travelers. I hope you found your first night in our city restful."
I didn't.
And she says, "You seem like capable fellows. We've had some fishermen who've been lost nearby, missing in trying to catch trout. They found that some of the caves nearby have been good spots for them.
Caves
Oh.
nearby. You
Funny you should say that.
say?
So would you be up for?
And then
And then
What you say?
they went missing about a week ago, and we haven't heard back from them. The coastline's hard to sail along because of the ice flows, but the savvy anglers like these gentlemen prefer it there because there's fewer competing fishers and from the other lake towns there. So, would you mind scouting the coastline and seeing if you can find them?
Can do. Finally, something to do today.
yeah, we were just thinking, man, I wish somebody would tell us where some caves were.
Yeah. It says if you prefer to go by boat or by shore.
I just got a Yeti spirit, so I'm gonna advocate to ride the Yeti.
I think
Yeah, I don't
by
really like
shore
boats.
sounds like the. I don't like that idea. Yeah,
Had enough of
I've had enough of the
Lake monster.
boats. You know, it's a little bit,
Lake Monster really.
a little bit icy out there. Yeah, you started talking to us. It real fucked me up, man.
Yeah. Would rather not repeat that experience. So you guys head off on foot along the shore to the northeast there,
Mm-hmm.
follow it around for a while, and eventually you get to a set of caves.
I
They're
am
kind of
riding my Yeti, by the way. Let it be known.
let it be known.
Peek it.
And there's plenty of room on the Yeti too, but he just doesn't. He just refuses to let us ride on it as well.
Yeah, it could walk and
You're
hold
not
each
licensed.
yeah, he could just pick me up in one hand and just carry me like a baby. But he just actively refuses to. Actually, the Yeti tries to, and then Draws is like, "No, one at a time. Sorry, that's the rules."
It's a liability. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, bro, my insurance only covers one person.
Yeah, Yeti insurance. Think that's cheap? It is not.
It is not.
It is not. All right. So you said a series of caves, eh?
Yep.
Meaning more than one, several.
Out front, you see a boat that has been pulled up on the shore, and it looks like it's been there for a while. It's kind of tipped over.
Approximately a week.
Yeah, approximately a week, you'd say. And on the keel or on the rim of the boat, you see the written is bunch of knuckleheads, like the name of the boat.
Oh, I thought that was like a threatening
Bunch of
message. And I was just like, wow, this guy is like,
Nope.
not like, you fucking pigs. It's just like, hey, you bunch of knuckleheads. Yeah, but it's like, that's the name of the boat. Okay.
Yep.
Is Ingrid or whatever coming with us?
Nope.
Or she just told us about it, and then we were like, okay, cool, bye.
Yeah.
And then left.
Yeah. So
makes
not
sense.
far from the boat, you see an 80-foot high cliff that's a butt to the shoreline, and you see
Yeah.
the mouths of 4 different caves dotting the snowy cliffside. One of the caves is at water level. The others are elevated about 20 or 30 feet above the frozen lake. And the wind kind of tearing off of the lake through the caves kind of sounds like moaning.
Do you have like a map
Oh, yeah,
for
it
this,
does.
or not really?
Let's see.
Dang, white lady, why didn't she say something specific about the fucking cave?
Yeah. I should have said, "Hey, how many caves are there? And if you were to just guess, which one do you think the cauldron is in?"
Is there more than one cave in the cave area? Because we're gonna need some specificity.
Because we're gonna kind of. It would be really helpful if you just narrowed it down a little bit.
What's your favorite number between 1 and 4?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Well,
If you had to choose, which cave is your favorite?
Well, we can't. We can only enter in this one right at the bottom. It seems like, unless we traverse 20 or 30 feet high, right?
Yep, and you have to climb like icy cliffs to get there.
Well, my Yeti definitely can. So he's got climb 40.
But he can only
What?
carry one person.
So
Shuttle him up.
no one can ride this Yeti but me, sir. It's a bonding. You wouldn't understand.
He would
But I might.
You don't want him to get confused.
I am such a backdoor draws guy. I'm always looking for the backdoor and things. I think I might actually take a side path on this.
Go for it.
Solo.
Wow.
So
I love it. I love it.
I'll just go to the nearby path. We'll see if we can meet up, and we'll recon this shit.
Yep. And you guys can, as you get closer, you can kind of see that there are actually quite a few footholds and things like that. So it's actually not too hard to climb up.
Some climbable shit.
Yeah.
No, it's really hard. You need a Yeti. Oh, you don't have a Yeti?
Oh,
Sucks.
bummer. I just
Man,
have
really
one
cool if you
toe.
actually had a Yeti.
I hate to see it. So as you
Yeah,
get
I hate to
closer,
see it.
you can see that the southernmost tunnel basically fed right into the lake, and it looks like water used to flow out of that southernmost tunnel, but it's basically now frozen solid. So it makes a floor of ice that's several feet thick.
It's pretty thick.
But it's not
So
flowing.
you guys are welcome to enter any of
Thick
those
ass ice.
4 tunnels. Which one would you like to start with?
Wait, did you
Wow.
say 4 wheels?
Mhm.
Wait,
Unless you 3.
you said the crystals can communicate with the lady again, right?
Say it again.
The crystal that I used to have subterfuge on
Yes.
draws,
You have your study crystal.
it communicates with the gray lady, right?
It could have if you had used it.
Oh, if I was there. Oh, well, no.
Yeah,
Take a
but you're
bad
too
kind of
busy
drinking,
getting
guys.
drunk.
Bad.
But you were sitting in the bar.
Bit of
You're too
ass.
busy. I don't feel like the 3 of us would be too interested in climbing, so I
I
just
mean,
take
I can
the obvious
teleport
path, right?
us.
True.
Oh, I guess you
15
could,
feet.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't bother.
Then we all just fall back down 15 feet. Like, the fuck? Man, I thought you were gonna fucking tell me you were gonna do that. God damn. I mean, I know that if I was like hiding a cauldron, I wouldn't put it in the most obvious cave, but maybe that's the
I want you to think.
maybe that's yeah. So then I would be like, no, we can't go in that one. But then in reality, there are a lot of things you put it in one.
Oh, Robot Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chunking.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
But now I walked away from my computer for a minute, but I'm back now. But anyway, I would we just try this one first. Try this cave
Just peek in.
Southern one?
because you're going into the 20 feeder.
Yeah.
So let's try this one. I don't see any reason for us to split up.
Split the party. Split the party.
Oh,
What could go wrong, guys?
Whatever, Scooby
what can
Doo.
go wrong? Can find
Let's
another
Scooby-Doo this.
non-spectral Yeti that's gonna rip my arms off.
A very real Yeti.
How about this? I will spend more time convincing Draws to come back down from the 20 feet cave and go into a 30-foot one so I don't have to climb as high. Is it, you said there's some footholds. Are they like Is it like easy enough, or is it like a fairly treacherous climb?
Do an ability check or anything like that to get up there.
Oh, all right. Well, then fuck it. I'm going in this one.
Woo! Are we splitting up?
You got me. You got me adventurous. You
It's like
got me excited.
whatever that horror story is, where there's people-shaped holes, and you have to find the hole that's made for you.
Oh God.
Let's go 2 and 2. I'll go with Ras.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go one in each separately?
I feel like there's a lot of map here.
I'm starting to get the impression that you want us to do that.
Yeah, and I think, it would have been different if he said each cave has a hole shaped exactly like you. There's a picture above
Oh my
each
God.
cave of your face.
Have you guys seen? You just reminded me of this weird like manga thing I saw.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Is that what you're talking about? That
God,
The hole is made for you.
people just
Yeah.
keep going into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It's one of the weirdest things I've ever read.
That's
Is
some
there a
good
hole
shit,
shaped for
bro.
draws?
What do you
Got a hard pass on that.
You going with Ando? You going with Rolly and Dross? You gonna do 2 and 2?
Mm-hmm. Simon, move your token up to the
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
30-foot path up there.
Oh, there you are.
Zoomed out really far. There's a lot of map here.
Yep.
Mhm.
You good?
Let's start
I'm here now.
uncovering it.
All right, so you guys are walking in, and there is ice, slippery ice, pretty much everywhere. Covers walls, ceilings, floors. Do you guys have crampons in your inventory?
I have some climbing equipment.
I have crampons in the sense that my Yeti is a crampon.
I have an explorer's pack. I don't know what that means.
I don't
I don't
know
know
if
what's
I
in it.
have
Oh no, I have
mentioned-
climbing gear. Yeah, we bought climbing gear somewhere.
Cool.
I show climbing gear in
I
my
have climbing gear as well.
pack.
I don't know if I've
So,
mentioned this before.
I'm
but
gonna
I have
assume that the climbing
grappling.
gear included crampons.
We got a
and I
grappling
have
hook
the-
and 1,000 ball bearings, so I'm set.
Yeah.
Let's ride.
Crampon.
Yeah.
Cramp off.
And then I assume these caves are quite dark, right?
No, they are pretty dark. You can kind of get some moonlight infrequently. There's like the caves have like 50-foot high ceilings, so they're very, very high up there.
Moonlight. You didn't say anything about moonlight.
Like moonlight that comes through. There's
That's terrible news.
infrequently there are like little breaks in the ceiling that allow some moonlight to come in the cave.
So we don't need to like cast a light
I
cantrip
have
or anything to
my
like
light
see.
cantrip. Yeah.
I have one too, so. But it's visibility's enough in here that we can see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's
Yep.
forge ahead.
Cool.
All right, well let's do the dang thing.
All right. So let's why don't you roll initiative for me, just so we have like a turn order to see.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Make sure
you
you click your
sure you
token.
guys don't want to split up?
Fuck! What the fuck?
Shit.
All right, roll again for me. Give me another shot.
Click my token.
There you go. You roll again for me.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Just because he didn't have the turn order up. So. Whoa!
The fuck?
Me. It's
Why do
all
you
me,
why do you
guys.
get a +5 on that? What's that from?
He's agile as fuck.
Agile as fuck.
Being agile.
All right. So Cylinder and Ando go first. So we'll have to let's take this kind of turn based here, so we kind of
Mhm.
figure out what happens at the same time. See you
Okay.
guys. Let me see you guys. Let's see.
I'm now just remembering that I did not progress my character to 2 levels, I think.
Still not.
Still a couple
Sure you
hours
did.
behind.
I thought for sure you did, but maybe not.
We did.
You did the
we
last
did.
thing.
We
yeah,
Good? We
you
good?
did it.
We good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you
You're
did it.
five.
I
You're
level
remember when
5.
I did that?
Yeah.
Remember when I
Yeah.
did that?
I don't remember.
All right.
We're at this
Sure,
point though.
guys.
We're not bound. We're not bound by movement speed right now, right? I mean, we can just. Or do you want us to do that just
let's
to like keep things moving?
let's keep movement speed together, so you guys can kind of go through your things at the same time.
Okay, so we're what 30 feet. Okay, so yeah, about where you're at. So it's fine. So we're just him and I are just gonna start walking through here. But since he rolled so well, I'm picturing Simon like jumping up and doing like fucking flips off the walls and shit.
Oh, that's how I walk.
Yeah,
slip
there's like
right.
if there's like a rock that's hanging kind of low, he like jumps and does like a gymnast
He's
thing
trying to
and like
show off
swings on it, you know.
Ronaldo.
And I'm
really
just
kind
shaking my head the whole time.
of, Ronaldo kind of got me in. Go. A little bit.
Yeah.
He's trying to prove
Classic
that
me.
he's still here. All right, Broly and Dross. See this? How far can you guys go?
How far indeed?
20, 25, 30.
Here's my.
I didn't count. I just moved.
Yeah, that works.
Look at that. You moved exactly 30 feet. Oh, but look
Okay.
at this, Simon. How appropriate. We got a little
Oh wow! Here we
forking
go.
path, brother.
Where do you guys want to go?
Which one is the
Um,
more complex one that's built for acrobats that has the cooler flips and jumps? Left or right?
Both. They both.
Oh,
we're
fuck.
gonna
I'm
rock paper
gonna ponder.
scissors. We're
Yeah.
gonna rock paper scissors for who goes. So the winner goes up, the loser goes down.
All right.
All right. Now be honest. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, shoot, and you just tell me what you shot.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Scissors.
So did I. Fuck.
Okay.
All right,
Don't be
ready?
honest. Here we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Scissors again.
Rock. Fuck yeah. All
Fuck.
right.
All right.
So I'm going up.
Up tis. All right.
I think I can go about right here ish.
So you guys walk into. Oh, are you guys going
An
separate?
ambush. Oh fuck.
Are you guys
Oh yeah,
going
no, that
together,
was
or
it. Was the winner was going up, the loser was going down.
Ah.
Fuck.
Sick.
I didn't like that ominous laugh, but
That
okay.
that diver laugh was
No,
perfect.
no, nothing to see here. All right, so Ando opens up into a cave that's empty except for 3 ice-covered pillars composed of mineral deposits in the room.
He gets the stalag.
I love minerals.
Yeah,
They're minerals.
minerals. And Silnan opens up to a cave, and let me see this. So this is
Water.
right. So it's hard to. So this is like a little bridge, an ice bridge,
Ooh,
up
Perfect.
over.
that's
So
spooky.
it's 20 feet up above the frozen river below.
Okay.
So it's a natural stone bridge that spans the frozen river 20 feet below. The top of the bridge looks like it's covered with slippery, icy glaze. And then that's what you see.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I feel like I'm looking at it and it's like this is nothing. I've done way more complicated stuff.
No hill for a climber, man. Come on.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
All right.
What do I need to do? I need to roll anything? Do I need to, I mean, obviously I need to cross.
Yeah, up to you.
Well, but at this point, we got to get. Let's let Droz and
Yeah, good point.
those guys
Can
get
we?
there.
Can Andor and I like talk to each other? Like, can I like? Can we? If I yell, like, he's gonna be able to hear me or no?
Yeah, he could hear you, and so could anything else in the cave, probably.
Ooh,
Oh.
touche.
Ominous.
Okay.
I feel like these are all going to
While you
converge at some
guys-
point into the
While you
same
guys are
cave.
exploring, every once in a while the wind kind of picks up over the mouths of the caves, and you hear a loud moaning sound.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, that's
Is that
because
chest
we
lady?
just showed
Well, it's
up.
just the
Yeah.
wind.
Just the wind.
Just the wind, moaning myrtle. All right, Droz and
Hey, what do we see down here?
So you guys see this.
Bones.
Them bones.
My
them bones.
favorite.
Fucking rainforest pit.
It's a dark cave, and it's got an uneven floor strewn with animal and humanoid bones.
Any fresh
And-
kill?
Hmm?
Any fresh kill I would want to investigate?
Yeah, looks recently inhabited.
No, you guys chose the wrong cave. I got
We could
fucking
always
rocks. You
screw
guys got
around,
bones.
but we ain't no pussy.
How do you feel
Roll,
about this? Are we continuing on?
Oh, sorry, was my mic not working? We
Nope.
ain't pussy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ross goes in. So roll a. Are you trying to walk in stealthy, or are you just walking in?
Well, I've got
That's a
my
dumb
sword and
question.
board. I've got my flail and shield.
So you're ready. You're
out,
walking in at the ready, kind of cautiously and
I
prepared.
mean,
but you're not.
my flail is my lantern, so
Yeah, for sure. There's no hiding that thing. Hiding on
I
your
want to
light.
make a T-shirt that says that. My flail is my lantern.
Yeah. Like that.
So you're not making you're not trying to like walk carefully around the bones. You're just kind of walking prepared, but you're not coming in. You're just walking in prepared. Yeah. So as you walk in, I notice that Broly is still kind of hanging back despite his brave words.
I'm covering him.
It's not his turn yet, apparently.
So you roll. You hear a deep-throated growl that starts to emanate from the back of the cavern.
Deep-throated.
And
Back of the cavern,
Brass.
meaning like over here, eastward. Okay.
Brass, if this is an owl bear, do not attack it.
Well,
Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna talk to him.
No.
tell that
Just
to
trust
him.
me.
Tell that to the owl bear.
He's like, I plan on it.
So
Please don't.
Out of the dark reaches of the cave, you see two red eyes glowing in the dark. And you see a dire wolf.
Oh,
Ooh.
I can't help. I mean, I could
Now-
try to.
It's standing
Talk
there
to
with
it.
its hackles up, growling at you.
Is what?
Do you have talk to
hackles
animals
up.
or anything?
I do. I think. Let me.
You want to talk to this thing?
You could talk to him, couldn't you?
Yeah, speak with animals. Let's see.
Just be like,
For
bro,
a second.
bitch, be cool.
Gain the
Be
ability
cool,
to
honey
comprehend
bunny.
and verbally communicate. Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to just try an animal handling check to chill it out?
Dire wolf, bro?
All right. Speak with animals. Let's go.
All right.
And I walked forward, and I'm like, seems like we may have wandered into the wrong place.
This isn't where I parked my car.
You just hear hungry.
Ah, hungry, you say.
You say, I know two guys that went in the cave up north if you want to go get them.
I would have like some food in my bag, like a set of rations or something. Can I say, well, I got a little bit of this, and I'll toss it to him.
You pull it out of your pouch, and he takes a step forward. And he catches what you toss him, and he chuckles. He walks back.
And I say, it's not very, I don't have a lot of red meat on me right now, but it's
Fresh
the best
out.
I got.
You kind of do.
I'm a scrawny old man.
Not that he can give away freely.
Yeah.
He's widery.
Alrighty.
So for now, it seems content to eat what you've given it.
You
I
did
just
it!
ask him,
Fucking Dr. Doolittle, bruh.
Are
is
these?
there any other way out of here other than the way we came in?
No, you could
Doesn't
inch a
appear
little bit
that way.
closer, and if you were to stand here you'd see that no, it's that's it. That's it.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna tell the wolf like, well, sorry to have barged in on you. We'll be on our way. If you need any favors or anything, let us know.
You give him a tip.
He says, wolf hungry in other ways.
Oh God. Oh God. Have you met my friend Draz?
He's got a Yeti.
I'm licking
Right
the
up his
air.
alley.
He starts to back away slowly.
You ever fucked a spectral Yeti?
What are you doing, Dross? You following it? You backing away slowly too?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. But puckered.
I like how you did actually move your token away slowly too. You didn't just drag it to that spot.
Sorry, cinematic.
Andy, I'm a student of comedy. Okay.
I noticed it didn't go unnoticed. So it's
All right, so Dross, you I'll move you back to the
Yeah.
cave. You guys can head back out there. All right, I'm gonna cut back to Silnan. He goes first.
Oh my. Well, I mean, the only way out is through, right? So let's just,
You go for it.
yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, how are you going? Are you doing a running jump? Or are you gonna try and walk carefully?
I feel like I'm crazy dexterous. Like I don't feel like I need to.
It's about 20 feet across.
Well, I definitely can't jump it.
But you could if you
Can
wanted
I?
to, right?
Could I?
Or could you?
Can
I bet you
can
couldn't
I
even.
walk?
I bet you couldn't even jump it though.
Can I get like a? Is there enough traction like here where I
We have,
could
like-
just get a run and then just slide across?
It's all pretty slippery. So you either are wearing your crampons and you can't really slide in them, and you've got some traction, or you don't have. You take them off on purpose to see if you can slide across.
I can't. I can't
You take
imagine.
him off on purpose. It'd be like a very like,
Yeah. It'd be the weirdest flex of all time to like find like
the other guys when they jump off the building. Aim for the bushes.
like slide across 20 feet, look cool as hell, and then there's like 20 dire wolves like right here, and then I die.
You
Alright,
just
I'll
slide
look
into the
cool,
jaws
guys.
of the dire wolves.
I'll cautiously go across.
We'd sing, songs of your honor.
Well, no, we
I'll let
wouldn't
you-
because none of us are there to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this
Actually,
is
what
like
he's-
me describing this to you guys. You guys are like, oh yeah, sure.
I can't wait to hear this story. And then everyone clapped.
I'll let you roll bowling ball damage into the dire
I
wolves.
mean,
All right, so roll a dexterity check for me, an acrobatics check.
Oh, he's acrobatic. He's acrobatic.
Dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Which is dexterity based.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good. So you managed to make your way very gingerly across the thing there. So let's have that take your turn, and then Ando, your turn.
Yeah, it appears that I can kind of see down in here that there's nothing of note with these
Caverns.
stalactites. So I'm gonna just hop up this way, kind of see what's going on. Fucking more pads, okay. Oh, it just connects to the top one. Losers, but I chose. Well, let's see who chose the right one. I guess. All right. Well, I think that was enough of my movement, so I'm just gonna, I can continue on.
Cut back down to Broly and Dross. You guys want to go?
What are you thinking, Pep?
Well, I can see now that if we go to the other tunnel, it'll just link us up with them anyways.
But our characters don't know
There's
that.
the bottom cave
Dude,
too.
what? What?
Let's go.
Broly do.
All right.
His friends went in one cave.
Oh, this will be perfect, and then we can like scare each other when we meet up. Spooky little meetup.
Okay.
We'll take
I
you.
go.
That's your turn
Sure.
to get all the way up there. So go back down to Silman.
Yeah, I'd say we'd like skip and find to
So
not
how
make
you
him
walk?
climb down and then take 5 turns just to get up to the other cave.
So where are you going, Sylvan? How are you walking in here? Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, we're going stealthy.
Okay. All right. So you're walking in. Roll a stealth check for me.
You're sneaksy. Yeah, you're sneaksy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're sneaksy.
I'm so fucking sneaky, you guys.
+8. Jesus.
Ooh.
So
Quieter than the
Oh,
wind.
somebody was
And,
here.
you find an old abandoned campsite. So
Good thing. Okay.
Any
you see-
cauldrons in there?
You see a charred campfire. You see kind of a sleeping bag and some papers. Roll like an investigation check for me.
What if I said, nah, I'm good?
Yeah. Okay, bro.
Ooh.
Oh my
you
God,
find
Batman.
you find the answer to the riddle and the riddle.
The white lady says, "All right, fine, I give up. Here's the answer."
So you
Like, I really wanted you to join the seance.
You
So here's the
fucking-
deal. Like, here, I'm just gonna give this to you.
Yeah, he fucking does a backflip off of the fire onto the paper and immediately reads it all and knows what it means.
while standing on two fingers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Doing a one-fingered push-up.
That sounds right. Yep.
So you find there's in the charred remains of the campfire nearby. You can find 3 torn out pages from a journal that are partially burned, and written on the loose pages are kind of some journal entries. It looks like there's a dwarven explorer who was exploring these caves, and he just wrote some notes to himself. And he wrote, "These caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the wall suggest that the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they once use the hot springs as a sacrificial pool?"
Jesus Christ.
And
Are
then
these questions he's asking himself, or does he?
Yeah, just like his
Okay.
own note to himself.
Okay.
Said, "The wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place." And on the last page it says, "I think there's someone living in these caves."
Oh, wait, fuck, the white lady's here.
Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Ye God, tackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return.
The hag.
Yeah, I don't blame that guy.
The legendary hag.
It's Beatrice.
It's
The fucking neighbor that's our 4 caves, so there's 4 hags. That one bitch that lives in 3B.
She never shuts up.
Roll Andros, background to you.
Oh, right, no, it's my turn. I gotta move up.
Did you? I thought, oh, you're right, because I'm first
Yeah.
here. Yep.
So, but I'm gonna get to this crossroads here, and I'm gonna stop right here because I have to make a decision which way I'm gonna go. Because at a certain point, I'm like, I don't really know that I'm close to the entrance, or can I? I can't really sense that there's light coming out of that way because it's all the same.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, you would see like a flickering flame type light that's a little bit different than the moonlight coming up from this path.
Okay.
And you'd hear
Yeah.
spirit yeti sounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right here, and because I can.
Ooh.
I'm gonna assume that I can hear them coming, so I'm gonna hang right here just to be safe in case it's, some danger. Because I don't know it's them.
For real, this yeti.
All right, back down to Berlin Dross.
Pants, my yeti is gonna do a bit of a wall ride with this curve here. We're gonna
It's fucking
tilt
Tony
it like
Hawk.
absolute apes.
Fucking
Get spit
Nunu or Paco slide from Gigantic.
Yeah. So roll.
That scares the living
Got
piss out
climb
of me.
40. I mean, I might as well use it.
So Ando, roll a dexterity check to see if you can not hit Dross.
Not get fucking hammered by this thing.
Yep.
Oh, thank God I don't get bowled over by a spectral yeti.
Yep. So you managed to hold back your blow as you
This
realize
time.
it's your friends. That'd be fucking creepy if you're exploring this cavern by yourself and you don't expect your friends to show up because they went in a different cavern.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys meet up.
We meet up and we communicate that you came from back here, right? So got up here.
Yeah, I'm basically giving them the business. I would assume that I say, like, oh, where did you guys come from? And you say, we went to the top cave. And then it's, oh, they're connected.
And then you say, why don't you go check it out? There was some good stuff in that cave we went in first. A good friend that you want to meet.
Yeah, just run in there. Run into the very back of it.
Go full bore. Full bore. Don't ask any questions. Ignore the bones.
Take your jerky, strap it to your armor, and then just walk in.
I'm going to wear your Lady Gaga beef suit.
Man. All right. We'll go back. So Simon, do you want to? What would you do after you find your stuff here?
I mean, head back, right? Like, there's nothing else here. I imagine that.
Yeah, you last saw Ando here when you guys parted ways.
Yeah, so I'm moseying my way back.
So we let him just like get to at least to like the mouth of my cave so we don't have to waste like 4 turns getting there.
Yeah, he's just he's got some confidence.
Yeah.
So dexterous.
So you guys make your way up to this cave.
I would definitely want to be leading the way.
Wait, where?
Oh, so were you gonna turn and come to meet us?
Turn up here. Got it.
Yeah.
You guys see a cave with an ancient stick figure drawings carved into its northern wall.
My favorite.
Are we all back to like moving together now?
Yeah. Yep.
Can we just why don't we just assume Simon met up with us? There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, you guys are here. This is perfect.
Yeah, wow. All right.
Some
Cool. So what'd you say? Perception?
Is this history?
Roll an intelligence or history check. Yeah. To try and interpret these carvings.
Where's my... Oh, here's my history. Oh, I can do intelligence or history?
No, always do like a skill. Don't do like a raw.
Okay.
Check.
History -1.
Yeah, I don't have very good. I think my wisdom is high, my intelligence is not.
Damn it!
Dude, I can't.
Don't know our history.
But
we're doomed to repeat it.
It just so happens that Silnan may have read a journal, so I'll give him advantage on this one. But he would know that between the journal that he read, he would know that the carvings show frost giants wading up to a river, up a river to a cavern that contains a hot spring in which they drown themselves.
That'd be a stinky hot spring with all those dead giants.
Yeah, not good.
No.
So, Silnan, I assume are you comfortable with that? Basically telling him what you found and kind of relating the journal to what you see up there?
Oh, you guys, this totally reminds me of the journal that I just found.
He takes out his professor college glasses and his pointer stick, and he gives a lesson on
If we look at the board, you will see.
So you see how these look like frost giants? This bro here was like, maybe these giants came here to drown themselves. Also, old lady is spooky. Cliff notes over.
Oh yeah, have we heard that weird like moaning again?
Yeah, you hear the moaning pretty much all the time.
Oh, okay.
All right,
So
so
drowning, moaning.
The low path. That's funny.
Yeah. You're like weird. Anyway.
All right, so you guys would teleport down to the southern cave entrance.
Yeah.
Take 20 on that.
Nice.
Okay.
Bigly.
I still have not offered my use of the Yeti. Obviously, it's not for anybody else's use. I just wanted to make sure.
You're sitting there. You're sitting there for like an hour waiting for the rest of us to get there.
Look, guys,
where the fuck have you guys been?
We're all gonna benefit from having the Yeti around. It would be really nice if you could chip in for food for the Yeti. Like, I just want to say.
Yeah.
Right now, I am paying the lion's share of the food for the Yeti.
And the Yeti actually doesn't eat, but he's just eating it all while he rides the Yeti.
If you could chip in, that'd be great.
Yeah. I only had the Yeti toe appetizer, so I don't feel like I should pay for like my portion. I think that's kind of unfair. I just had a salad, a Yeti salad.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So you guys start making your way down this cavern here.
I sure do.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, you're supposed to be. You're the charge leader.
And you guys make your
That
way
is for
around.
sure.
So this is down there around that turn is a frozen waterfall.
Oh, my
How
favorite kind of
high?
waterfalls.
Used to tumble in this area, but it is now frozen solid. So it's about a 10-foot tall sheet of ice that it's kind of solid and vertical.
Could we just have the spider crawl up the wall like every so many
teleport
feet
us
and
up.
just melt a hole in it, and then that it'll give us footholds to climb up.
Wow. Yeah.
He could teleport you up. I will simply use my Yeti.
Like Yeti jump.
How high? You said?
About 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay, you can go 15, can't you?
Yeah, I'd have to pull out my.
Yeah.
You guys can
Cool.
roll an athletics check for me.
I'm definitely gonna fail this.
I'm pretty athletic.
Ooh,
All he is. Nice.
me too.
It would be funny if Selman was the only one that didn't get it.
Well, athletics is strength, not dex.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So as you guys are going up, Dross's Yeti is a little bit too confident, and he kind of
No.
actually kicks his
No.
He's perfect. Stop.
out of the waterfall. A big watery hand reaches through and grabs the Yeti's foot,
Ah,
drags him
Pass.
down.
Pass.
And
What?
You
Anyway, bye. And we just keep running.
guys see.
Oh fuck! What is that?
Roll. What would this be? What would you roll to figure out what kind of creature this is?
I guess it would be.
I guess it kind of depends on the creature. Like, is it
if it's magical, it might be like Arcana.
Roll Arcana. Roll Arcana.
Oh!
All of us?
Oh.
Y'all know
Yeah, we
me,
all
I don't know
rolling?
shit.
Yeah.
Man, I got
We fucked.
Yeah. So Ando and Silnan would know enough to know this is a water weird.
Weird.
Actually, I just say that thing looks fucking weird, and then someone goes, "Oh
and then I'm
shit,
like,
that's
oh
what
my
it is."
god, this is the water. That's what this is. The water wheel.
Yeah.
That's how they got their name.
Sick.
Roll initiative for me.
Do you have to clear the current one?
Yes. Clear it. Clear. Okay. Do it.
Yeah.
I gotta highlight my shit.
Oof.
Rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I do not have my Yeti, right?
Correct. No, you do. It's with you.
But I
it's your
mean,
steed.
I'm
you're-
not mounted.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did I made it up? Did we actually make it up the waterfall, or
Yeah.
did we like?
So
Okay.
you three of you made it up, and as you're getting up, so like three of you guys, I would say, are on top because you passed your strength checks. But then Rolly and his Yeti got kind of tossed down. So I'd say, yeah, Dross is. I'd say you could roll like a strength check to see if you hung on to your Yeti, but odds are you're kind of like got tossed a little bit, and the Yeti is grappled.
I would rather land
Echo
solid
grapple.
than worry about.
Yeah, get tossed into that.
Good. Where's your initiative, Broly?
Huh?
Can you roll
Oh.
initiative for me?
Sorry, guys.
I'll get
Tired.
I think we're about to call it. Yeah, I figured we'd get started here, and then yeah, so we'll pick it up next time with this battle.
Oh yeah, we did lose an hour. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah,
It's technically 11 o'clock.
so we'll call it there.
Yeah, and the dog's
Alright.
needing me to take her out too.
All good.
Fucking needy.
Alright.
Pick it up here.
Cool.
next-
Well, that's fun.
All right, dope.
Nice.